Hello, Secret Yarn Stash. Welcome in, my darling. Hopefully you're still here. And hopefully we get a couple more crazies joining us over the next few minutes. I've put a couple of shout outs out in the hope that somebody will notice, because of course this isn't a day that I would normally be streaming on, but I'm trying to make up for the muck up on Tuesday. So SYS, what are you up to today, darling? Are you packing more product, more items to send off to everybody that's placed orders with you this week? Or are you actually getting to pick up a hook and have a bit of a play? Oh dear. Right, okay, so quick chat. While we're waiting for others to come in. Let me think. Right, on Tuesday evening after the live, I finally managed to upload a video which has a little green blob on the picture. Now that one is announcing the winner from Tuesday morning's live. Because we had so many technical issues with the Tuesday morning, I drew a winner from everybody that was involved in the chat. So if you haven't had a chance to see that one, jump over. The link is in the description box for this video, but wait till the end, please. Because at this moment in time, that winner has not actually claimed the prize. I don't think she's realised that I've put that video out. And of course, now it is the 1st of July, so we have got the Christmas in July videos. Sorry. I can't even think of it. Brain's gone to sleep. But you guys know the fairy videos. They are starting to fly out of creators' little computers and make their way to you, so that you guys can go around and have a look at the Christmas in July fairies 2021. So there is that as well. And no, my video is not up yet. I need to get the creative juices of the eldest daughter working on that with me after this live this evening. Oh. Sorry about that. I was just sorting out my little pop-up to make sure that I wasn't missing anybody's comments, because I did that the other day and realised there was 4 of you already chatting, which there isn't at the moment. This feels really lonely. Is it just the one? Please tell me I've just got the one stream up at the moment. I'll just have a nose and see. Yeah, we just got the one up. Phew. Or have we? Yeah, just the one. Because last week or the week before, when we ended up with 2 streams and not a lot else. Blessing, it got so confusing. So confusing. Right. So, give you a heads up. Secret Yarn Stash, if you're still here, darling, guess what I'm using at the moment. Because I actually got this from you, didn't I? I'm using it. And I tell you what, my crochet time has speeded up exponentially. There you go, there's a nice long word. It's absolutely gone doolally since I started using this, because I've just shoved a cake on and it just goes round and round and round. And if it goes too fast for me, because of the angle of where I've put it on my sofa to where I'm crocheting, once it's working and it's spinning round, if I overspin it and over tug it, the yarn just goes round and round the bottom underneath. So I'm not getting any tangles or anything, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm making a pattern at the moment called, I'll get there in a minute. I meant to write the details down but didn't get there in time. The pattern I'm working on at the moment is called the scoot back up, the Deep Mountain Treasures, and it is a pattern by Whisper Crochet, and it's a cow. Now I've not really made cows. I've made shawls, but I've not made a cow before, so this is a really fun pattern for me to be testing. And it would have normally taken me a heck of a lot longer to do. I'm on day 3. Is it day 3 or day 2? I need Whisperer to tell me. But I'm nearly finished. I've got 17. The section I'm working on at the moment is 17 rows of the same, because I'm nearly at the end. I'm making the cow section, the top part of the cow, and it's 17 rows. And I started it this morning. I've only been going for an hour, and I've already done 5 rounds. It's just going so quickly. Hello, Sabrina. Welcome in, my darling. She's saying hello, Angela and a Secret Yarn Stash. You was looking at the site again today. She might order something from the Secret Yarn Stash later. Oh, cripes. Watch out, SYS. You're in trouble now. It's a nice little site, isn't it, Sabrina? I absolutely love it. The prices on there are ridiculously low compared to some of the other online stores that we've come across, which is why I love them so much. I love her so much, and she's extra helpful as well. If you need help matching up a colour, say, of a different yarn that you've used, I've done it in the past. I've bugged her and said I need a colour that's the same as this, and she ran with it and found it, and that's how I managed to get the right colour for the poppies this year. Because of course, any of you that don't know, I have an affiliate link with the Secret Yarn Stash, and if you're in the UK and you use the affiliate link with your first to go and place your first order, you will get a 10% off of that first order. There's some new shipping information which I've managed to write down this time. The shipping now, I'm sorry to say, isn't free because it was costing far too much for SYS to do. So the shipping now up to 2 kilograms is 48-hour delivery slot at £3.50, and if it's over 2k it's £4.95, which is a tracked 24-hour parcel force. Okay, now I'm sorry to say you can only order from her at the moment if you are in the UK or all of Ireland, because shipping prices are so high. You don't make any sort of savings at all purchasing from her at the moment if you're outside of the country. You can also sign up to her emails and also sign up as a site member, and you'll get to receive points and collect points. So for each pound that you spend, you get a point. So sooner or later, after you've spent a bit, it will either buy you another ball of yarn, or so either buy you a ball of yarn, or it'll help cover the cost of postage on the 2nd, 3rd or 4th order. Now for me, with the affiliate link, I get a couple of points with each of your orders that you put through, and so far it has paid for 7 balls of red yarn for the poppies. Now each one of those balls makes 60 poppies, and we sell them for a minimum of £2 each, or I should say my local Royal British Legion branch does. So basically, if you put in an order where I'm able to get a ball of yarn, that ball of yarn will work out to 120 quid for the Royal British Legion. So it's really cool. It means then that if the other half goes, what are you doing? You can say, well, I'm actually supporting the Royal British Legion just by buying some yarn. So I love it. So as I said, the link for that one is in the drop down box down below if you're UK or Ireland resident. Right, so what else are you saying? No, Sabrina, please don't do it, darling. She's saying yes, it's lovely and a little something for me as well. Please don't, Sabrina. I'm collecting my points. I'm so close now to finishing up for having all of the yarn for this year's collection, because of course, remember, I did buy some right at the beginning as well. So I have actually got enough to take me over this year, which means you'll be stitching me up for next year. So don't don't do it. I'm still trying to. I'm trying to basically clear this stash here at this box here at the moment, and this box, so that when I next put in an order with Secret Yarn Stash, I can have a nice colour array of yarns there. But I'm getting there, just not as quickly as I want. I can't crochet that quick. So, what are you up to today, Sabrina? Are you crocheting, cleaning, or just chilling out with your brew on the sofa? Hello, Kath. Welcome in, my darling. She's saying hello, girls. That's because there's only a couple of us in here at the moment. So, Kath. Oh. Oh, lovely. Thanks for the added tip, SYS. You know what I'm like for checking my emails. All right, she's saying, thank you, Sabrina. We have one of our regular giveaways for our VIPs on our newsletter list, and our Facebook group is also running it at the moment too. That is brilliant. I will go and have a newsletter. I'm sorry, I'm such a bad girl. And Sabrina is saying hello to Kath. Right, so Sabrina, Kath, SYS, what are you up to today? What are you making? What are you packing? Okay, so Sabrina is knitting at the moment, but she'll be crocheting later on. So, what are you knitting at the moment? What pattern are you working from at the moment for your knitting and your crochet, Sabrina? Come on, put those needles down and that hook down for a second. Kath is having lunch in between cleaning. She'd rather be knitting. What country are you in, Kath? I'm just trying to suss it out because you're what, possibly an hour, maybe two ahead of me? Because it's 11 o'clock here, so it's a little bit early for lunch. So I should say I'm on my second cup of coffee, so I'm going to go completely hypo and start jabbering on for no real reason in a minute. Might make no sense at all, but we'll see how we go. Right, so at the moment we've got 5 viewers in and 3 of you are commenting. Come on, the other 2, get commenting. You never know, if this live ends up going the way others have done in the past, I'll end up drawing a winner off of the comments, like the names. I just enter everybody's names into the spinning wheel and draw a winner if the live mucks up. Oh, Kath, you're it's very exciting. You're doing a pattern test for Little Betcha Stitches. Use making socks. And Sabrina is designing a cow to go with her new hat design. And she'll be knitting a baby blanket later and crochet some of the bunny from the bunny cushion tutorial. Because Sabrina is planning to change up the pattern like she does with quite a few of mine. She had a go at the cupcake blanket and turned that into a drawstring bag. And then she did the poppy square and turned that into a top. And now she is taking... Oh, stay put, box. He's a bit squashed and deformed. But she is taking the bunny and turning this into something a little bit different. So I can't wait to see what she makes with him. And as just when I know, you guys will know and be shown it. Oh, sorry, I haven't shown him in his full happiness of it. Right, let's stick him up here and hope he fits on screen because he missed his feet. There we go. Hopefully that works. Yep, you can see him now. Lovely. Right, sorry, my camera's on delay, which means you guys are on delay as well. Let me go back. So Kath's in Belgium, so on Greenwich +1. So for those of you in America, Greenwich +1 is the equivalent to GMT +1 because Greenwich is where GMT is measured from. Oh my god, I had a brain moment where it worked. Right. The Secret Yarn Stashes, besides packing up today's orders, are working on a quick newsletter for the weekend to remind people of the giveaway as it ends on Sunday at midnight. So remember, if you have joined up to her mailing list, and you're part of the. So it didn't last long, did it? The brain has shut down already. If you're part of the Secret Yarn Stashes, a VIP newsletter group or the Facebook group, remember to enter that competition. There we go. Where are we? Before it ends on Sunday. Yes, Kath. Kath is saying, "Wow, Sabrina, you are a busy bee." She very much is. She is constantly clicking or hooking. Right, sorry for any noise behind. I've booked the youngest in to take Liam out for his walk, so at the moment she's just getting her shoes and socks on, by the sounds of it, and winding him up a little bit, so he may get a bit overzealous and a bit barky, or at least start chatting to her and telling her to hurry up and get her shoelaces done. The Secret Yarn Stashes are gonna head off later and check out Sabrina's patterns. They are really, really lovely, Sabrina. And Kath says she takes it and runs with it. And Sabrina is saying that she'll let the Secret Yarn Stash know when the pattern is available. Sorry. And the bunny is cute. Yeah, I think he's cute, but I also think he does look a bit scary. I think the eyes are a little bit big on mine. But at the end of the day, when you make it, or if you make it, you can always adjust the eyes. So your starting chain, just use less of a starting chain, so it will make the eyes a little bit smaller. Trudy, welcome in, darling. She's saying hello, everybody in chat. Sabrina loves my tutorials. I need to get another one out, and I know what I'm doing, and I've even got the yarn, or some of the yarn, on display here. But and I've got the pattern written up. I've just got to clear the table still. I did clear it, and then I filled it up with crochet items that I haven't finished making. But of course I'll clear that, and then I've got to start on next month's tutorial. It was going to be this month's, but then I realised with the Christmas in July fairies, you're not going to have time to follow one of my blanket tutorials this month because you're going to be too busy hunting for all the fairies. Yay, welcome in, Lou. She's saying, "Hi, Angela, finally made it to a live." Brilliant. It's just a case of trying to find the right time for everybody, which is a bit strange. Whereabouts are you, Lou? And then Trudy is saying hi. Oops, sorry, I missed the Sabrina hi to Trudy and a Trudy hi to Sabrina. And Kathy is saying hello to the new guys in. And then, of course, as per normal, us creators are going, "Oh, I need to catch up on your videos." Right, so Kath is saying that she has been catching up on Sabrina's videos, and don't worry, she hasn't posted them in a while, and she's planning on filming this weekend, though. So many finished objects. Oh, that's going to be a nice video. How are the poppies going? Kath, they're not doing too badly. I am not now announcing every 30. I'm just going to announce every box. So I am now working on the box that will bring us up to 600. Up to 600. Yay. Mother, I am taking my doggo out for walk. Thank you, child. Off you go. Have a nice walk. See you in an hour. Sorry about that. And of course, along with me, Sabrina is looking forward to seeing Kath's finished objects. Oh, Lou, you're in Pennsylvania. So is it early morning for you? I'm trying to suss it. Aren't you 5 hours behind GMT? Greenwich Mean Time? Oh, Trudy is in Cape Town, South Africa, and it's wet and cold. Wet and cold, South Africa. Okay, so you weren't hit by you've not been hit by the immense heat, have you, thankfully? that some of the Americans and Canadians, I think America and Canada, have had the really high temperatures this last couple of weeks. Hey, welcome in, J Hook. She's saying hello, lovely lady. She can't stay, but she wanted to say hello. Welcome in, darling, and have a lovely day. What are you up to, Reggie? So that you've gotta leg it. Kath is saying, wow, that's super impressive. Am I dreaming of them as well? I have that when I do something over and over. To be honest, year one when I made, it was more than 1,000, but I say 1,000 because it makes it easier. But when I made the first one, it got so bad. It was the only thing I did. I didn't break it up with any other crochet. I just did poppy after poppy after poppy, and I did 15 weeks of solid back-to-back poppy making. And when I got to about the 600 point, I was dreaming about them. I was dreaming about sewing in ends. That was bad because because each poppy has 8 ends. So can you imagine 8,000 ends, and I'm still dreaming about them? I think it was more of a nightmare. And at one point I was driving along, and I joked to my friend, it was quite late at night, it was dark, and I was driving along, and I said to her, because I sometimes have issues with the headlights coming towards me, it sort of blinds me sometimes if someone has them on main beam, and my friend went, oh, there's a car with the main beam lights coming, let's see if they change it. And I turned around and said, it doesn't matter, all I can see is poppies. So it's like instead of lights coming towards me, I had poppies. So yeah, it did get a bit bad, but that was the first year. This year I'm not having that, and I think it is down to the fact that I'm breaking it up now. Because what I do is I'll make a batch of the poppy fronts during the day, and then in the evening I sew on the leaves and the brooches and stick in all the ends and all that sort of stuff and bag them, and then I restrict myself to only making them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then I'll make something else the rest of the week, whether it be the YouTube videos or actual other crocheted items. I will do that instead. So at least then I'm breaking it up. Because otherwise, yeah, I would go completely bat crazy. Reggie, hello Reggie. All right, Trudy, is a winter where she is at the moment. Oh, that's lucky. Lou, it's 6:20 a.m. Oh my cripes. Were you up? Is this your normal time for being up in the morning or evening if you're working nights? And it's a 12:21 where Trudy is. Trudy, is that AM or PM, darling? And Reggie, Kathy's saying Reggie has been busy as well. Did you see her new pattern? I've had a quick nose at it. Because it's not the one I was testing, is it, Reggie? It's one of your other ones. Reggie is actually shopping for a sleeping bag at the moment. As, oh bless, her son's got a kindergarten activity which requires one. Oh bless, I wish you lived up the road. I'd have chucked 3 or 4 at you. I've got a job load in the garage. Yes, Kath, it's 8 ends per poppy because we've got the 2 ends for the black centre, 2 ends for the main red leaves. Then you've got the 2 ends on the green leaf, and then of course 2 ends where I'm sewing the leaf on. So that makes my 8. So that's why I always say to you, or I say during a video, I hate ends. It's because by the end of the 1,000 poppy challenge, that's 8,000 ends I've sewn in. So forget any other project. I do at least 8,000 ends a year. I need to employ someone just to sew the ends in, I think. Yes, yes, Sabrina, I have actually seen that one. It is a gorgeous shawl, isn't it? It's probably another one on my list to do. Yes, Kath. Kath is saying it sounds like a healthy way of doing it, and it's true that breaking it up with the other things does help with the tip. boringness. There we go. I'll swap the words. Sorry, I can read it in my head but can't get it out of my gob this morning. Yeah, we're still on morning. What was I saying? Yeah, because another thing I do is I'll use the poppies as a reset. So if I'm making a big project or I'm doing one of my own projects and it's starting to go wayward and it's not working out the way it's meant to, or I'm misreading a pattern, then I will put that project down before stripping it back. I put it down normally and we'll do a couple of poppies. So it resets my brain into remembering the different stitches, because of course it uses, what are we on, slip stitch, single, half, double and double. So of course by doing that it reminds me of what the stitches are, and then I will go back and then start the project that I've put down. I'll start it again, which means I can then check it over properly and make sure it all looks all right. Oh dear. Well, we've got 7 viewers at the moment. Cool. 8,000 ends. Kath can't get her head around the 8,000 ends. To be honest, when I realised how many it was, I didn't like that number either. What are we on? We're on 26 minutes. Crikey, Lou! Sometimes you're up and you watch my videos at 5:30 a.m. Oof, crazy! So I'm talking to you before you've even drunk your first cup of coffee or tea. That's insane. But as long as it makes you, as long as my videos put a smile on your face that early in the morning, and that's all. That's my main thing. I want to keep you guys all happy. All right, so we have 6 viewers in. Okay, no, we've now got 7, but me count saying 6. A morning, Ladybird. Welcome in, gorgeous. If you could all do me a bit of a favour, if you could hit that thumbs up, so hopefully it will notify some of the other crazies that I'm on. I did actually do this, set this one up. I did actually set this live up early, so it has sent notifications out, or at least it has sent it out to my private account, because that's how I check to see whether things are working. I've got a secondary account. I only literally use it to check to see if my lives are working. And yeah, it's given me the notification on that, so fingers crossed so others will see it. But as I said, today's first day of Christmas in July fairies this year, so of course people are going to be running around trying to find those videos at the moment, because of course it just got up. Let's get on with the list. So thank you everybody that has done the thumbs up, and thank you Ladybird for reminding everybody just as I said it. God, mind meld. Oh dear. Right, so who's up for a question? Come on, we might as well have a bit of fun today. For those of you that have just come in, I did on Tuesday morning's live where it mucked up. I'd taken everybody's name that had commented in the live chat and stuck their name on the spinning wheel, and we have a winner's video for that. So the information for that is linked in the drop down box down below. But have a nose of that at the end of the video, just to see if you're the one that won. Lou, it doesn't matter, honey, because if that's the case, I will drink your coffee and you can have my tea, because I can't stand tea, and of course I'm English, so really I should live off the stuff, but I can't do it. I can't even do the flavoured. I've tried all of them and none of them are nice. They make me want to be sick. Alright, so where are we? Sorry, I should say Lou was saying that she's not a good American because she doesn't like coffee. She prefers tea, whereas I'm the other way around. Kath, so is it Thursdays? What are you working on? I'm not sure if that was aimed at me, Kath. Now today is just the Aussie live or AM live that should have been Tuesday, but that one mucked up. But if you want to tell us what you're working on, it is lovely to know, isn't it? Oh, thank you very much, Ladybird. Ladybird is saying that she has me running at the moment, but she is doing her housework, so she can't be in there. But the watch time's mine. Thank you very much, Ladybird. What was I gonna? I just thought of something then. I will have to shout loud then when it comes to marking the video for the questions, so you can run in and join in. Right, so Kathy is saying laugh out loud when I watch how short they sleep the tea on TV. I wouldn't like it either. My parents only ever had Tetley in the house, and I'm not saying Tetley's bad. It's just that was all they had. And then when you'd go to another relative's, most of my relatives all drank Tetley because back then there was only a couple of different companies you could get your hands on, and I think Tetley's was one of the cheaper ones. Yes, sorry, was asking for you, Angela. Right, scoot back up. So is it no? Right, okay, so today, as I said, is a fill-in for Tuesday. This won't be a regular live slot because this is technically just after when the book video came out for this week's books. So we've got the book sets normally that are coming out on Thursday. I think we're on video 4 of 8 or maybe 5 of 8. I can't quite remember. So we've got a couple more of those to go. Oh my gosh, Ladybird's got me muted. She can't hear a yarn thing. She's off to clean the bog. To be honest, that's what I normally do. But I run the lives on my tablet, so I move my tablet from room to room with me, so I can still comment and answer if needs be. So sometimes on someone's live, I'll be like, I'm cleaning the loo, I'm cleaning the bathroom, but I'm also listening while I'm working. Right, so I'm going to be evil now. Let's see if a Ladybird notices this. And see if she runs in. Right, so I've just marked the chat, and I'm gonna give you a few moments, and then I'm gonna ask you the question. Thankfully today I've set them up, and I've read through, and I've found some that I haven't actually asked yet. Or if I have, it's going to be a completely different answer, and you're not going to have enough time to go and try and find the right one on one of the previous lives. Right, so today's question is things are found on an office desk. So it's things are found on an office desk. Throw your answers into the chat and we'll see how we go. And I am looking for number 5. So that's things found on an office desk. And remember, these cards are about 10 years old, so don't worry about adding all the new stuff. Just the old stuff. And as there's only 9 of you watching, you've got a really good chance of winning it. Okay, so a stapler isn't on there, Lou. Have another go, honey. Just fire off as many as you can think of. Pen's not on there either. Keyboard. No. I'm starting to get a bit confused. The thing is, they all make sense. Paper clips. No to paper clips. Calculator. Oh, you are thinking. No, it's not on there. Keep going. Go on. Have some more goes. A paper. No. And desk calendar. Could be. Keep going, keep going. Typewriter. Oh, you are going back a bit there, Sabrina. No, this card is not that old. Notepad, notepad, notepad. No. Laptop. I'm going to just say that's computer, honey. So that is number 1 on the list. At least we've got one of the answers. Keep going, keep going. Telephone is on there. I remember seeing it. That was number 10. That's meant to be the hard answer. Junk. In my case, my entire table's set up with junk, but no, not on there. Nothing at all. Wishful thinking. You're definitely thinking outside the box there, darling. No, it's not on there, Sabrina. Headphones. That's a bit too new, I think. It's not on there, SYS. Keep trying, honey. Desk organizer. I'll call that desk tidy. That's number 7. Good guess, Kath. I'll give you a few more minutes to see if you can come out with any more here. And then I'll run through and double check. Nope, you're all bored already. Kathy's saying folders. Nope, no folders. No rubber bands. And no filing trays. No, Kath, that one's not on there. The one starting with P. And documents. No. Not pencil. Mouse mat is number 2. Welcome in, Delvin. I'm sorry if I've said your name wrong. I'm going to call you Tel. Just use the first 3 letters. Coffee cup is on there at number 3. No pen holder. I'm classing that one as a number 7, a desk tidy, SYS. Should I keep calling you SYS or should I just call you secret? Shh, it's a secret. Nope, not a whole bunch. You're going round your desk at the moment, aren't you? Going, oh, oh, oh. Stamp thing with dates or addresses that print. I'm trying to think what that they would call that, but there's nothing on there like that. Scissors aren't on there. Rolodex. Oh, you are thinking, old Lou. No, is not on there. Now, I have been cheeky. We have got a winner on this one, but I decided to keep it going for a little bit because you guys were a bit... You were thinking more than typing today. You weren't throwing out as many, and of course, there's only sort of 9 to 10 of you here. Right, so the winner... I'm sorry, the correct answer was number 5, which is calendar. So, where are we? Calculator. So now I'm just going to scan back down, and the winner is Lou, and she said desk calendar. So I'm counting that as calendar, honey. So congratulations, Lou. You have won yourself a pattern. Now, the patterns that are up for grabs this week, of course, are the winners only patterns, which are the May the 4th, tree in a flower pot, or a stitch in time. Now, a stitch in time was last month's, so I've got to do a new one for this month as it is the 1st of July. So the 1st of July, the pattern for this month is Webtastic. Okay, so that's the cue. It's Webtastic. So congratulations, darling. If I remember rightly, you know what you're doing. But when this video goes into normal replay, if you can stick a comment in the drop down box, sorry, in the comment box, saying that you're the winner, and then find me off that email, wait for your code to then pop into that box again, and then I'll be able to send you the pattern of your choice out. So congratulations, Lou. So let's just catch up on the comments. There we go. Right, so Kath was looking at the desk, but she could only see junk. Hi Jane, welcome in, darling. Congratulations to Lou. Everyone's congratulating Lou, which is real. And welcome in Jen. She's saying hey with clappy hands and that she's made it, and she's she's using the crazy smiley sticker. I love that one. So everyone is now saying hello to Jane and Jen. Right, so Jane, Jen, what are you girls up to today? The rest of the crazies are crocheting, knitting, or cleaning toilets. Just wait for you guys to catch up a little bit. And we'll see how we go. Right, so are you guys just sitting on tender, sitting exercising them fingers, or waiting for the next question out? Right, so Lou and Jane are saying thank you and hi everyone. Right, come on then, let's fire us out another question. Right, so I am marking my content now. Oh, okay. We'll pause that for a second. Jane is crocheting and then she's got to go and get her bloods done. Is that a quick trip to the GP to have that one done, darling? Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything come back normal, or at least normal for you. Right, let's try the mark again. Right, so the next question today is, I thought this one worked quite well with what week it is here in the UK. Now, remember, the cards are old, 10 years old, so some of the newer ones that you may think of may not be on the card, okay? Kathy's brushing the cat. Are you saving the hair to make yarn? I could do that with Pip. Oh, beautiful, Jane. Right, so the question is Wimbledon men's singles champions. So that is Wimbledon men's single champions. So how many of them can you remember? And I am actually going to pick a different number this time. I'm going for number 4 because I know the name. I've only just picked up on tennis. So this time round it is a number 4. Okay, so fire off as many as you can think of. I will give you, or say, 3 minutes. Go. Boris Becker is number 7, Jane. Keep going, keep going. Okay, so what have we got? Bjornberg is a number 3. Jimmy is number 2. Andre Agassi, crikey, that's the name. Andre is a number 8. John McEnroe. I know who you mean, honey. He is a number 9. Lou has no idea. Jenny's saying she's not a lot. Oh, in regards to what she's been up to, she's saying not a lot. She's been sorting out mother stuff out. Trying not to lose her insanity. Anxiety is a bit squiffy, but you know she'll keep on swimming. Remember, Jen, you can fire me off an email, Facebook message, because you've got me on there because you're one of my crazy testers. So just fire a message and we'll have a proper chat later on. Right, Sabrina is saying Roger Federer. Let's have a quick look. He's not on there. So go on. Any more guesses on Wimbledon's men's singles champions? Or have we all guessed the guesses, so to speak? Okay, Kath. Mr. T ain't on there, honey. Pat Cash. No, he's not on there. Hold on, wasn't he the one that did the kids' TV program? Sorry, probably not. Raphael, or however it is said, and no, he's not on there. Nope. But I am being evil because I did miss one of your one of your answers out. So one of you have actually got it. As the secret, don't panic, honey. Stefan is not on the list. Bless Kath is drawing a complete blank. Her brain moment is over. John McEnroe, Sabrina, is at number 9. But we do have a winner. And I was very, very cheeky because I just skipped their answer and didn't mention them. The number 4 is actually Pete Sampras. And it was Sabrina that actually guessed it. So congratulations, darling. Remember, you can choose any of the 4 patterns. That includes this month's Webtastic, which is the new winner only pattern. Or if you fancy it, we can spin it on, do another card and pick another person. Or whatever. It's up to you. So congratulations, Sabrina. Yes, has Andy Murray really been going for 10 years? I really don't know. Knowing how lucky he probably has, but the last 10 years have just gone for me. It's gone super, super quick. But he isn't on the card anyway. Yep, so that is another pattern you can choose to do, Sabrina. But jotted your name down, you know the deal. You know what you gotta do. So congratulations, darling. Right, Sabrina is keeping the pattern. I wonder what she's going to change this one up to, or which one she chooses. So what one are you thinking about claiming, Lou? And Sabrina, which patterns are you tempting you this month? Now remember, they are corner to corner. The Webtastic and May the 4th and Tree in a Flower Pot could all be done differently. They don't have to be done as a corner to corner. You could make solid granny squares, like small solid granny, and then sew them all together. But I don't like sewing, so it's not something I would do, not yet anyway. It turns out Sabrina loves tennis. I bet she had at least another 20 names under her belt. Kathy's saying that she is going to end up making a tree in a flower pot hat. Got to be really careful, haven't we? Really careful. I don't know. Knowing Sabrina, should probably be able to do it. But I'm not evil enough to set her a challenge like that. I'll let her make her own mind up over what the items are. So Lou is going to grab a flower pot. You're going to love that one, darling. A stitch in time, actually, Sabrina, was last month. You can have a stitch in time, or this month's Webtastic. So shall I pop you down for a stitch in time, and then that gives you something to look forward to and possibly win later on this month, meaning Webtastic. Right, so Sabrina is saying she was hoping a stitch in time, but it's out. No, it's not. All of the previous ones, if you win, if it's your first win, you've got the option of all of the 4, not just the latest one. Yeah, so I'll pop you down for, I've popped you down for stitch, Sabrina, because I realised what I was saying wasn't matching what I was reading. And then Kath is saying she forgot how I named the tree in a flower pot with the old winky smiley face. That's fine, darling. As I said, you guys are getting to know me, or know me really quite well now, so you know how my brain works. So I'll just overwrite what you say. If you name the character, I will give the pattern name as best as I can. Oh dear. Right, if you can hear banging and crashing at the moment, and that is because the local bin men just coming around the estate picking up the bins for this week, so it might get a little bit noisy. Apologies, but I can't do nothing about it. I need my bins taken out, and by rights I should have gone, oh dear, the bins aren't empty, and legged it and shoved stuff in it like I do every week, and it seems to make the bin men laugh. But as I'm chatting to you guys, I'll just shove it in my wheelie bin for next week or the week after, depending on which one they're collecting. What are we on? Recycling, so that's fine. It's not going to be the stinky bin that festers, just the recycling. Cool. Right, so let me think, what are we up to next? So Whisper's possibly still in bed, so I'm not going to flash it, show you the item I'm making at the moment of hers, just in case. Right, come on then, let's mark that chat again. And I'm giving one more of you the chance to win another pattern. Yeah, Kath, no, not some weekly flirting with the bin men. No, not at all. But what we normally do is, if the temperature's really hot, we will normally stick some bottled water out on top of the bin with like a message saying this is all clean, this and everything, help yourself, or take the crate, and the bin men will take the crate and drink it on their way round and chuck the rubbish in the bin or the back of the van, I should say. So we keep our bin men quite sweet by doing stuff like that, because it means then especially when Mr. Crazy was here and he had his little computer business here, he generated a lot of cardboard waste, and they let us get away with putting the cardboard waste out with the recycling, because I'd collapse it down, sort it all out and everything. But because it was such a regular occurrence, we bribed them with drinks. And they let us get away with it, whereas now he's up at the main office, so he's got a different collection. He has to pay for it to be collected and removed. And it's a bit of a shame, really, because it was free while he was here. So, oh dear. But no, definitely not flirt with them. No. Most of them are, I think there's possibly one older than me, one around the same age as me, and then the rest of them are kids. But then saying that, there's like, I feel like everybody's kids. Even one of my doctors now, I walk in and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got the kid. He's not a kid, he's like 30 something, but of course, because I'm a good few years older than him, to me, he looks like a kid. It's really bad when we start getting old, isn't it? Right, so I'm now marking the chat. We have got 11 of you possibly watching. My stream may be a bit off on that, and the settings might be a bit skewy. But we've got 11 of you hopefully here to join in on this next one. And actually, this one works out really well for what we were just discussing. Right, the question is workers who receive tips. So that's workers who receive tips. And I'm going to go for number 4 on this one. So there's a question again. It is workers who receive tips. So fire off as many as you can think of while I knock back some fluid. Oh, Jane, thank you for joining us, darling. She's got to go, so bye for now. Bye-bye, darling. Have a lovely day or evening, depending. Kath is saying a waiter, and Sabrina is saying waitress. Waiter, waitress is a number 1. Taxi driver's number 2. Strippers is not on there, and I just don't know why. Keep going, gang. We are looking for number 4. Hairdressers. Oh, it's my home phone. No, I'm going to leave it. Yeah, no, I don't need to. I'll grab it in a bit. Bin men at Christmas. Good thinking, Jen. Is it on there? No, it's not. Hi, Susie. Welcome in, darling. Right, you've just come in the middle of one of our questions for a pattern. So I'll refresh it for you. You are looking for workers who receive tips, and I'm looking for answer number 4. So have a guess. See what you can think of. Where are we? Milkman. Milkman. Not on there. Bellboy. I'll call that hotel porter, and that is actually number 5, but we're looking for number 4. Secret, I would say that's number 5 as well. Or dorm. Oh no, doorman. That would be a number 9. Secret. Pizza guy, Kath, sorry. And no. Tour guides is number 7. Oh, street performers isn't on there, Kath. And next, come on, gang. Rest of you, have some more guesses. Tell is saying a coach driver. Is a number 6. Usherette. Oh, that took me a little while, Sabrina. No, it's not in there. A barista guys are just throwing out some really cool ones now that I'm having to sit there and work out what the word is. Barista, barista, barista is and not on there. Bar workers. We'll put that under number 1, which is waitress and waiters and waitresses, Jen. Any more? Go on, it's your last rally. Right. There we go. Congratulations. Oh, Sabrina says lawyer. Don't worry, darling. It wasn't in there. And why would you tip the lawyer? They take enough off you. Right. Okay, so congratulations. We do in fact have a winner. And the winner was Lou again, and she said hairdresser, which is a number 4, which is what we were looking for. Number 4 hairdressers. So congratulations, Lou. So you're going to be receiving a tree in a flower pot. Would you like one of the other patterns up on offer, which is a May the 4th or a Stitch in Time, or this month's new one, which is Webtastic? Or am I going to be rolling it over for another question for everybody? What do you think, Lou? So congratulations, darling. Yep, Kath, Lou is on a roll today. It seems we sometimes get it, don't we, during the lives where one person may win 1 or 2. On the very first AM live, I had the lass that tried to teach me to crochet pop in, Alfie, and she must have won about 4 in a row. And she was just saying, roll it on, Ange, roll it on. Because I've known Fee for far too many years, if there was ever a pattern that she wanted, she would be given it, because she's like one of my besties, long-term besties, and more like a sister than anything. So she knows that if there was a pattern she wanted, she'd just get given it anyway, which is why she happily joined in, but then went, play it on. And that was so much, that was something that I absolutely loved on that one. So Lou has come in with Webtastic. Okay, you are the first person to win that, Lou. So challenge set. Are you going to be playing it? Are you going to be making it as soon as I've managed to fire off the pattern, or are you holding on to it for a little bit longer until you finish some of your other ones, or some of your other whips, I should say? But the other good thing is, because there's such a small group of you girls here, and on my lives at the moment, things are... I'm still live, darling. I will come out and chat to you in a bit. Thank you for taking in. Because it's such a small group of us in here, quite a few of you now have got 1 or maybe 2 of the patterns, or if you haven't, you'll get there. So you will get there soon, because it's such a small group of people that are coming to the lives. And the questions of Kath is saying that the questions are fun, which is absolutely lovely. I need to actually pull this table out and get under the table to get to the cupboard that's sitting behind, so that I can actually get the box of questions out, because I'm getting to the point now where we've done all of the cards or nearly done all of the cards that I've actually got sitting in front of me, because I took out I thought a decent amount, but because I'm pulling sort of 4 each live, the pile's gone down very, very quickly, and I'm on side 2 now of the cards. But it's nice that you guys are still enjoying these. Oh, why did I pull that one? Right, okay. But it's nice that you like them anyway. Right. So come on then. I will mark this chat again. So sorry, I forgot to say, Lou. I've jotted down that you're on Webtastic now, so that's 2 patterns for today. But keep going. You never know. You might manage to get the set by the end of the month. I've got one person that's got 3 of the patterns, so I'm waiting to see. She'll possibly come in on an evening live, and we'll see how she goes and if she can manage to keep up her winning streak and get pattern number 4. Because it would be pretty cool actually for some of you to have like a whole set. Alright, so last question for today, girls. So while you're doing this one, I'm going to actually run out to the loo and make sure that Liam's not been a little bit of a snot bag while he was out on the walk. I'm going to be telling you Sunday actually what happened on Monday when my daughter took him out. Oh gosh, it's such a funny story. But yeah, I'm not going to spoil it now. I'll be telling you that on Sunday's Whips and Bits. Kath is saying that they put her brain to work. The questions, that is. I must admit, I do like them for that purpose. Right, so this one is quite a difficult one actually for number 5. Not number 5. I'm going to go number 4, and it is things that are driven. Okay, so things that are driven. Remember, sometimes these questions are a little bit skewy, a bit like my brain cell, so they might be a little bit out of the way. And the answer for this one, this is your clue, the answer is a bit not quite what you may think first off. Susie, you got plenty of time, darling. As I said, I'm gonna just stick my head outside, see that Liam was okay, possibly go to the loo, but that takes me like 30 seconds. And then I will come back and check your answers. So what I'll do is I'm going to repeat it one more time. I think most of you have heard it now and are doing really well because we've got answers coming in. And it looks like some of you might have already heard this one. Oh, clever one there, Secret. Right, so the question again is things that are driven. Right, I'll see you in possibly 2 minutes. In under 2 minutes. Okay, now I need to breathe. Right, so how are you going on these question answers? Come on, fire some more in, girls. Sorry, I just had to do the stairs. The youngest was upstairs. I've run in and I've opened the door and I'm like, right, was he well behaved? She said yes. I said, any issues? She went, no. I said, thank you for walking him. Closed the door and then ran to the loo. Right. Sabrina, I love that comment. Sabrina said, me, as I drive around the bend. I love it. But no, I'm not on this card. Right, so let's have a nose through the answers. Keep firing them because we are looking for number 4. And it is a definite thinking outside the box. Right, so car is a number 3. So that was Lou and Sabrina that popped in with that one. Train is number 10. Bus is a number 7. That was Sabrina. A cam belt, Secret. That's not actually on there, but good thinking. That's definitely outside the box. Susie has said a motorcycle. Not this time, darling. Keep trying. Lou says a person. Nope. And of course, our Sabrina says me because I drive around the bend, but I'm not on the card. And then we have a golf cart. No, that's not on there, Sabrina. There is one close to that, but it's not the correct answer. Kath is saying a boat. That's not on there. Snowmobile isn't on there either, Secret. Keep trying. Kath says cattle. Very, very clever. And is number 8. Lou says scooter. That's not on there. And neither is a tractor tail. Keep going. Come on, we haven't got an answer yet, gang. Although you lot are probably laughing at the speed I can do stuff when I need to. If this question is a bit of a one and we're thinking no, we can't do this one, just say and I will turn the card over and we will do the other side. A paddle wheel, Susie. Crikey, you are definitely thinking outside the box, but not this one, darling. Not today. Keep trying, keep trying. Right, gang, if you can't think of another one, just put the letter Q in your comments, and if I get a list of Qs, a load of Qs, and then I know we're all quitting it and we'll turn over and do the other side. Lou's saying side B, please, and Lou's decided. Ah, food is in food drive, Kath. That's a very, very clever one, but that's not on here, sorry. Alright, so we got 1 vote for turnover. Anybody else for turning over? No, Secret, it's not motor, darling. That's not on there either. Quarries? No, that one's not on there either. Kath. Right, we got Susie. Susie Q. Sorry, I couldn't resist. That's a puppet show, isn't it? A naughty puppet show. Right, so we got 2 of you now for side B. Give it 3. Right, my cue's finally coming in. Right. So I'm going to remark so I know where I'm at. And we will read the other side. Right, so how to confuse us all. I'm going number 10 on this one. Gotta be evil. It's meant to be a hard one. Right, so number 10 on this one. And it is vegetables that are not green. So it's vegetables that are not green. Go for it. Let's see how you go. Oh, crikey, yes, sorry, Kath. I completely forgot about the answer on the other side. Okay, so while you guys are thinking of things that are not green, the answer to the one that none of us could work out is actually, what is it? Things that are driven. A hard bargain. Now that one's meant to have been easy because it's number 4. So it was hard bargain. The rest of the answers on that one were enterprise, sheep, cars, hard bargain, piles, as in you drive piles into the ground, so that's for our farming folk, and golf balls, buses, cattle, pony and traps, and trains. But of course, and now we are looking for vegetables that are not green. Okay, so we have got carrot in at number 4. What else we got? What else we got? Where are we? Oh, skip. And beets. Hold on. Nope, skip. Go back, go back, go back. Right. Aubergine. Yep, it's one of them words. And it's not even on there. Right. Beets. That's beetroot, isn't it? Beets. Just a different way of saying it. Beets, if it's beetroot, is number 2. Pumpkin is not on there. Corn. That'd be sweet corn on here. Nope, that's not on here. Cauliflower is a number 1. Radish. It's not on there. Oh. No, secret. That was an evil one. Sometimes these are evil. Sometimes I read it and go, oh, I'll get that. And then nobody else. And then when the questions are up, no one gets it. And the ones that I find difficult, you guys all speed through and fire off loads. Yes, Kath, that last card was a very, very sneaky one. As I said, sometimes that's normally a number 10 is the most sneakiest out of all of them. Because it's meant to be 1's easy, 10's hard. But you never know, do you? Good morning, Linda. Welcome in, darling. You've made it just in time for the very last question. Everybody is naming vegetables that are not green. Okay, so fire your answers in, honey, so because you've still got a chance. Hello, Jen. Welcome in, darling. And the same applies to you because you guys came in pretty close by. Yeah, and Kath is saying tomato, although it is technically a fruit, which it is, and it isn't on the list anyway. Tell is saying a sweet, and that is number 8. Sweet potato is a number 6. Parsnip is a number 7. An onion is not on there. The squash is number 5. We are looking for number 10, by the way. Tomato, that one's already been called out, Linda. And it's not on there. Let's keep going. Let's get going. So we've got onion. That's another one that escaped the list, Linda. Turnips, Kath. Ooh. Nope, not on there. Mushrooms are number 9, Linda. Oh, so close. So close. I'll give you a few more minutes because there's quite a few more veggies that we can throw into the mix. At the moment, it's sounding like a pretty nice casserole, isn't it? Potatoes, Jen, is a number 4. I don't know though. With these ingredients, at the moment, you guys have given me enough for a stew, but it's too hot for a stew in the UK. I'd probably go more for a stir fry at the moment. Oh, Baldrick will be disappointed. That he will, Kath, that he will. Radish. He's not there, Jen. Sorry, darling. Eggplant. Oh, we're pulling out some posh names now, Kath. Yellow zucchini. No, neither of them are on there. It's a little bit more simpler than names, I think. Garlic? Nope, not there. Black bean, not there. Right. Hi, how are we doing? Has everybody given up guessing now? You're sitting there thinking of all the stuff that you've got in the bottom of the fridge and in your cupboards, depending on how you store it. Black bean. That's not on there, darling. Not on there, Susie. Definitely thinking outside the box now. Got no choice. You got to with me, ain't you? Right. Right, I'm going to click a stop now. Okay, because we have got a partial. So I'm going to do the partial. Okay. And the correct answer was a red pepper. Okay, so the partial on here just said in the answers was just peppers. So I'm going to give that. Although technically you should have put a red in front of it, Kath. So congratulations, Kath's eye catchers. You've gone and won yourself a pattern, honey. So would you like the May the 4th tree in a flower pot, a stitch in time, or July's new pattern, which is a webtastic? Kath says everything. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the answers after I put in stop. And Linda Charlotte's wasn't the correct answer, but good try. You really were thinking outside the box. And Kath was throwing out ideas after ideas. Do you work in a grocery by any chance, darling? Kath is saying everything turns green eventually. Mold. Yeah, so congratulations, Kath. Right, so just a reminder to all of the winners today. If you once this video, once we've stopped the live and it goes into replay, if you could leave a message on the video basically stating that you're a winner, and then fire me off that email, even if I've had your email in the past. I'm rubbish at finding stuff in my email stream, so I try and keep it so that if you've won a prize, you're normally up the top, because I'm dealing with the emails flying backwards and forwards. And remember, if you've won today, but when you send me that first email, I will be sending you a code to then put into the comment on the video, so that I can doubly check that the email is yours. And then once that's done, I will fire you over the email containing the pattern or patterns, depending. So congratulations all the winners, and for everyone that hasn't managed it, don't panic. I'm about to pull out a card, and this is going to be for the next opportunity to win yourself a pattern. Win yourself a pattern basically, and you answer this one once this video is on replay. Okay, so the question is things that have eyes. Okay, so that is things that have eyes. I'm going to give you 3 attempts in that first message. Okay, don't multiple do it, otherwise YouTube thinks that you're just spamming me. So put your 3 answers in your comment. Okay, and I'm looking for number 10. So think outside the box on this one, because number 10 is meant to be the troublesome one. So the question again is things that have eyes, and that of course is for later on. So the card goes up there so I don't get confused and lose it. Right, so let's go back to checking your comments. So a cat would like a tree in a flower pot. Oh, right, apologies now. The local dog walker has just come to pick up a neighbour's dog, and they always have a chat through the window to Liam as she's loading them up. So you might hear barking going backwards and forwards. So again, congratulations, Kath, on winning that last pattern, and I've jotted your pattern that you want down. And Kath was saying that she was picturing the veggie aisle at the store. Hello, Robot Rabbit. Welcome in, darling. I'm only probably going to be on for a few more minutes now. We're just winding up to finish. You smelt food, so you popped in. Are you sure you weren't chasing the carrots, Rabbit? In regards to the question that I've just read out for later on, 3 guesses on your reply, on your comment, please, Jen, because Jen was just asking, can we guess multiple times? Oh, Kath, if you carry on like that, girl, with your eye comments, you're gonna get banned. Yeah. If Mr. Crazy sees it, because Mr. Crazy is a Microsoft engineer, qualified Microsoft engineer, and part of the once you've completed it, you can't touch eye products because it's a different company. So nothing in this house starts with the letter I if it's a tech gadget. No, Sabrina, not now, darling. The question, I will say it again in a moment for you. The question is for when the video closes down. If you can come back and answer it in your comments under the video. Okay, so it's not for the comment section now. Yes, Kathy, hubby may be at work, but sometimes he sneaks in and watches the streams. You know this. He pops up every now and then. Right, and Linda is saying, see you this evening for you and this afternoon for me. Have a good day, everyone, and bye for now. Linda, I'm not back on this evening on a live, darling. This is just a fill-in live for the muck-up on Tuesday. Okay, so my next lives will be on Tuesday next week. Okay, so it'll be back to normal bat time and a normal bat channel. So Tuesday morning and Tuesday evening for the lives. That's all right, Sabrina. I'll tell you off properly later. Oh, that's careful. No, Kath. He is a little bit cheeky, but it's nice to have his support every now and then. Like, he's absolutely brilliant. He set up my computer. He built my computer, and I really need to get the other side of it and be able to take a photograph to actually show you what he's done. He built my computer so that it's all suitable for streaming and video making. So it's got a heck of a lot of memory, a lot more than my brain holds, and got all the right programs on and everything like that. And it's lovely. It's sleek and it's black and it looks gorgeous, but it's got a glass panel, and he's engraved on the glass panel my poppy emblem, you know, the one that's in the bottom of the corner that you can hopefully you can see that if you click it says like the video or whatever, join the channel. He's actually engraved that on the side of the panel, and inside the computer it's got all the fans have all got lights on them, so the lights change behind the glass and it makes it really the picture pop out really lovely. It's just a shame I can't show it to you by lifting it up and go like that, because knowing me, I'd end up either dropping it or something would fall out, like one of the leads would come out, and that would be it. That would be the end of our live. Right, yes, Linda, I will see you next week in 2 hours for now, my darling. Thank you for coming in. And Kath has said she very much enjoyed her break in cleaning. And Kath is saying it's very sweet and supportive. Her boyfriend hasn't watched one of her videos. He helps with the technical stuff though. Don't get me wrong, he watches them so that he can catch me out and say, oh, you said blah blah blah, and I'll be like, no I didn't, and he'll be, oh actually I did, to the entire world. So no, I won't be picking it up. I'll have to take my little tablet around the corner and do a little video at some point. I've just got to get there because the corner's loaded in front of it with bits and pieces, Kath. Right, so again, I'm going to repeat the last question for this evening, and then this morning, sorry, and then that's me. I'm going to be signing off shortly. So the question again for all of you are watching and the repeat is things that have eyes, and I am looking for number 10. So in your comment down below, if you can pop 3 answers in. If anybody actually gets it, they'll be the winner. But if nobody gets it, don't panic. I will just draw from everybody's names. And it will be going on until Tuesday, Monday evening. I will draw the answer to that and tell you on Tuesday mornings live. All right, so again, that is things that have eyes. Now I'm heading off now, so I will see you all really, really soon. Thank you everybody that joined in today with me on the live, and thank you everybody else that is watching on catch up. I will see you all really, really soon. So if you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. And ta-ra for now, everybody.